Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, welcome to the post-game reaction, Oilers fan reaction. Ducks versus the Oilers, game 38. Oilers win, play La Bamba, baby. Let's get that out of the way now. There's so much to talk about. Bang! As I said, there is a lot of talked about. There is a lot of good, a lot of bad, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of giveaways. We're going to touch on all of that. We're also going to touch on the Bouchard goal 200, a little bit of tidbit from Eric Francis, guy I follow on Twitter. Really good sports knowledge, hockey guy, really good Oilers Twitter guy. He wrote a tweet, and I'm going to post the tweet right quick here. I'll let that. It has to do with McDavid. I'll get into the goals it has to do with Draisaitl. I'll get into the goals and why this tweet was so important to me and it caught my eye. Anywho's, let's get around the NHL because we're going to talk about the games that were also played. I can speak English. That do affect the Oilers. There were a few games today that affected the Oilers, Vancouver being one of them. Let's get into it. Oh, sorry. Felt like I had a sneeze come on. There were 5 games on the NHL schedule. The Panthers beat the Penguins 3-2 in a shootout. The Chicago Blackhawks beat the Canadiens 4-2. The Blues beat the Senators 4-0. The Oilers beat the Ducks 3-2 in regulation. No overtime needed. And the Nashville Predators beat the defenseless Vancouver Canucks. That's not a dig, guys. That's not a dig at Vancouver at all. That is just the facts. They're missing 2 of the top 4 defensemen on their team. Anywho's, let's get in the game that matters. Excuse me. Let's get into our game. The revenge game, I called it, because last year, Anaheim put the boots to the Oilers. Anaheim controlled play. Anaheim dictated pace. In Anaheim, yes, LA Oilers played LA the night before. They went in Anaheim, didn't look good at all. Looked like they were lethargic, looked like their energy was depleted. It looked the same way for a different reason. For parts of this game, it looked the same way, but for a different reason. And I'll touch on that, and I'll get into that, and I'll tell you why I thought the Oilers weren't going 100% the whole time. And it's smart freaking hockey. Smart hockey. We want to talk about smart hockey. Let's talk about smart hockey for half a second here. I think we're I think it needs to be said, the lines. We're going to show the lines here from Oilers Nation. The lines that just people were like, well, what is Knobloch doing? And I read the tweets last night. I read the tweets. So here's the lines that started the game yesterday. I read the tweets after the game. It is now 8 o'clock the following morning. Anywho's, you had McDavid, Hopkins, and Brown, Podkolzin, Draisaitl, Arvidsson. Okay, great. Got it good. You understood. This is where the lines get funkery. Kapanen, Janmark, Hyman, Jeff Skinner, Henrique, Perry. Now, the Twitterverse and the social medias were abuzz. They were mad. Why is Hyman being dropped down? Why is Brown being pushed up? Why is Podkolzin still on the second line? Blah, 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 bitch, 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 bitch. Moan, 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 moan. Complain, complain, complain. You sound like a motorcycle. Nag, 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 bitch. Anyways, guys, it's not Knobloch saying we're going to throw things in a blender because players aren't going to be here and it's trade season and let's find out what works, and if it doesn't work, we're going to trade it. Relax. It has everything to do with Hyman wearing the bubble. Hasn't looked comfortable in all situations. Let's be completely clear, completely honest. Since he's had the bubble on his face with the broken nose, he hasn't been exactly putting up the stellarness numbers that he was putting up pre his upper body injury, post his upper body injury. So, and I honestly think this line of Hopkins, Brown, McDavid works. Brown is speed. Brown is glue. Brown is grit. He knows how to play with McDavid. He knows where to be, and it looked like it for the majority of last night. Yes, that line didn't get any goals, but it looked good. It wasn't a detriment. And I think having Hyman on the third line, it's more to spark Henrique and Janmark. It's not to make Hyman feel bad overall. It's to spark Henrique and Janmark. And that line did look like a third line grinder line. It looked like a line that could do damage in the playoffs and later on in the year when teams starting to get fatigued, start to get tired, you throw that mucker line out there, good things happen to good people. So we're going to move along. We're going to talk about the goals because, yes, there was goals aplenty. There was 5 goals scored total. First period. Only goal in the first period was an Oilers power play. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins assisted by Bouchard. That assist was Bouchard's 22nd of the year. More importantly, it was his 200th point in his NHL career. Amazing that it just started 2018. But I guess we're in 2025. That, to me, 2018 doesn't seem that long ago. But when I'm thinking about it, it's 2025, 2018. Oh, wow, that was a long time ago. Anyways, Anaheim controlled the first period with 10 shots to 7 over the Oilers. Oilers come out with the 1-0 lead. Move along. Second period comes along. Darnell Nurse from the slot. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Corey Perry and Jeff Skinner get the assists on that goal at 7:57 of the second period. 2-0 Edmonton. And then this. You know how fans like to complain and get upset over every little goal Stuart Skinner gives up? He gives up one bad goal a game. This guy's a bad goalie. This guy lost to Vegas. This goalie almost lost to Vancouver. This goalie also brought you one save away from winning the Stanley Cup. The Oilers scored 4 goals in the finals. 4 or 5 goals in the finals last year. Not freaking good enough. Anyways, that was last year. This is this year. I hate the hate that Skinner gets. For whatever reason, we as fans have got onto this. Blame Skinner for everything. Bouchard is good for 2 giveaways a game. And I'm going to tell you this. The Oilers gave the puck away. One player gave the puck away more than the entire Anaheim Duck team gave the puck away. Don't let my facts hurt your feelings. One player gave the puck away more than the entire Anaheim Duck team. You want to nitpick and say stupid stuff. Anaheim isn't the Anaheim Ducks of last year, of yesteryear, the year before that, the year before that. Anaheim is a contending team for a playoff spot. And now that they've got some defensive solidification, they might be scary coming later on in the year. But they're just the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, right? They're just the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. I know they're not called the Mighty Ducks anymore, but I will always call them the Mighty Ducks. They should be beatable. Every game we play, we should be just whooping on them. No. And for all the people saying that the Oilers look tired, the Oilers look lazy, the Oilers look lethargic out there, I saw it a lot differently. I saw it as a team that knows they play tonight with travel to Seattle. Let's see if we can win the game without exuding tons of energy. What happened the last back-to-back the Oilers played, the LA Anaheim California trip? Show of hands. Show your hands. What happened? What happened? They used a lot of energy. Excuse me, knew that was coming. They used a lot of energy in LA to get the OT loss. That they were depleted against Anaheim. They had nothing. They were on fumes, and it showed. Anaheim should have won that game by 4. Just saying. Now, this team, smart as it is, Knobloch, smart as he is, reserve. Go out there, play. Play at 85. Play at 80. And when the Oilers got up 2-0, they dropped down to 50. And that's where Bouchard doesn't control the puck properly. You could say it was a hard pass by Brown. It was kind of a bad thing Brown did. Yes, I'm going to give some of the blame on that goal to Brown. Always get pucks in deep, kid. Pucks in deep every time. Don't try and go cross blue line because that happens. Leeson has a breakaway from his own blue line. 2-1 with a minute and a half left in the period. Just that puck's got to get deep in the Anaheim zone. I don't care if it was Bouchard. Don't care if it was Ekholm. Don't care if it was Bobby or himself. That puck needs to get deep by Brown. Anyways, after 2 periods, the shot total is 9-9. So if you're keeping score at home, that's 16. Yeah, my math is right. 19-60 in favor of Anaheim after 2. So Anaheim, yet again, is controlling play, but down. Third period comes along, 6:53. There's a power play. Draisaitl's in the box right now. I think this is the 6:53. Let me go check to make sure my numbers are correct. No, this is Adam Henrique slash on Dublin. I don't even think that was a slash. But earlier in the game, Draisaitl and McDavid were in the penalty box together. Great graphics by the people that made the graphics. Wow. So, power play goal. Lacombe scores from the point. Nice screen job by 2 Anaheim players. Gets the game tied up at 2, and you guys are whining. You guys are saying, oh, typical Oilers. They suck again. Can't hold leads. Hold your breath. Shut your mouths. And learn a thing or two. Because Draisaitl does the Draisaitl thing, and he scores a goal with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in regulation, assisted by Hyman and Nurse. That extends his point streak to 13 games. That puts him 5th all-time. Oh, yeah. Spoiler alert. He's moved up the rankings of all-time Oilers. He's also moved up the ranking for most game wins by an Oiler. He's behind 2 or 3 people. I'll show that graphic later. Andy Hoosie. Stuart Skinner holds it down in that third period. Shots were 10-10 each. Final shot total, 29 for Anaheim, 26 for the Oilers. Again, biggest difference, Anaheim 1 for 2 on the power play. Oilers were 1 for 1. Face-offs, 60% for the Oilers, 39% for Anaheim. Hits, 14-3 for Anaheim. Block shots, 14-12 for the Oilers. Giveaways, 18. 1-8 for the Edmonton Oilers. Giveaways for Anaheim, 4. 4 giveaways alone. I think there was 5 giveaways for Bouchard alone. Bouchard gave the puck away 5 times. 18 giveaways to 4. Clean it up. Oilers tie the season series, losing Game 1 5-3, winning Game 2 3-2. We play Anaheim again March 4th in Edmonton. Get your popcorn ready. It's going to be a good show. Now that you got it good and understood on that accrement, we're going to talk about some fun stuff, some funsies. Lubo with the nice little graphic here. Thank you again, sir. Edmonton Oilers versus the Anaheim Ducks, January 3rd, 2025. I'm not going to point it out. 3-2 win. Top 3 Oilers, Darnell Nurse, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Leon Draisaitl. 20 minutes and 52 seconds for Nurse, 16-5 production, 7-9-1. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, 17-2-5, 11-7-5, and 6-7-5. Leon Draisaitl, 21 minutes on ice, 11-25, 5-53 for his rating. Honorable mention, Bouchard, because, hey, that 200 career point. Speaking of Bouchard and his 200 career point, I got to do it to you. I got to do it. We made a graphic. Well, come on. Of course we made a graphic. Oh, excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Evan Bouchard, his first point was a goal October 25th, 2018 versus Washington when he wore the number 75. He played 7 games with the Oilers, did not look overly great, went back down to London where he developed, went to Bakersfield where he developed more, went over to Savannah to work on his craft during the kind of mini lockout situation that was going on. And a Hoosie, he scored his 100th point November 10th. In San Jose, another assist on the Hyman goal, 2023. So just last year, he got his 100th. Now, January 3rd versus Anaheim, 2024, 200th career point for Evan Bouchard. Not too shabby. Now we're going to talk about the overall rankings of the Oilers. Last night's game, the Anaheim Ducks are now 16, 18, and 4. The Oilers are 23, 12, and 3. Leeson got his 5th goal. Lacombe got his 7th goal. Hopkins got his 9th on the power play. Nurse got his 4th. Draisaitl got his league-leading 28th. Draisaitl got the game-winning goal as well. That's significant. DeStol was 23 out of 26 and 885 and 3 goals against. Stuart Skinner was a 931 with 2 goals against with a 27 out of 29. But yeah, you're right. You're right, guys. Skinner's trash. Gone. No good. Bad. Ay, ay, ay. So again here, the most game-winning goals in Oilers history. Glenn Anderson is in first place with 72. Connor McDavid is in second place with 71. Leon Draisaitl's in third with 70. And that nobody, Wayne Gretzky, has 61 game-winning goals for the Oilers. That's just a nobody, fourth place. Anywho's, Draisaitl's creeping. By the end of the year, you're going to see McDavid 1, Draisaitl 2, or Draisaitl 1, McDavid 2. By the end of the year, it'll be Draisaitl, McDavid's team all time. Now, here's the Eric Franzen's tweet. Please read it, enjoy it. I'll read it to you guys as well. Leon Draisaitl scores his league-leading 28th goal this season to give the Oilers a 3-2 lead late in the third period. He also records his 907th career NHL point, passing Glenn Anderson for 5th most in franchise history. Wow. Not too bad for a nobody that got drafted by the Oilers 3rd overall. Nobody knew who he was. Don't lie either. Don't lie either. Put your hand up. Did you know who Leon Draisaitl was before he was drafted? Unless you followed the WHL. And more specifically, the Prince Albert Raiders and Kelowna Rockets. Did you know who he was when he was 15? Did you know who he was when he was 13? Nah, you didn't. I knew who he was. I was high on him when he got drafted by the Oilers. I in my mind, when he got drafted by the Oilers and we had McDavid, I was thinking, wow, that's Messier Gretzky. That's Curry Gretzky. That's Tikkanen Gretzky. Anderson Gretzky. That's the duel. That's what we need. And boy, oh boy, German Gretzky is what he's called. Anyways, like I said, with all that said and done, Oilers win 3-2 in regulation. They have another game tonight against the Seattle Kraken, 8 o'clock, the second game of the back-to-back, the doubleheader on a Saturday night. As far as standings go, the Oilers are in way better position than they were last year. First place goes the Winnipeg Jets with 56 points. Second place, the Vegas Golden Knights with 55. Minnesota is in third with 52. The Edmonton Oilers are in fourth with 49. The LA Kings are in fifth with 49. The Colorado Avalanche are in sixth with 48. Dallas Stars 47. Vancouver Canucks are in eighth with 44. The Calgary Flames are in ninth with 43. Don't look now. Here come the Blues in 10th. And the Utah Hockey Club in 11th with 42 and 40 respectively. I'm not counting out Seattle. I'm not counting out the Ducks yet, but it's a hard climb to kill. 37, 36 respectively. Like I said, guys, it is going to be a fun finish to the rest of the season. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Matt for Oilers Fan Reaction. Please comment, like, subscribe. Leave a message. Like, let me know what I can do to do better. Let me know what you guys like, what you guys think. We'll see you guys live at 8 o'clock. Till then, thanks for watching. Oh, boy. Let's have fun. Let's have some fun, Oilers fans. Doses.